is it so important for you to revisit this and bring it back to life with a new cast and a new story?
When you come up with an original idea that people want more of, you super happy to do it in a world where most people will only make things that pre-exist. To create your own original franchise that's based on your family, that
Mm.
your own family has been working on you with. I mean, you just can't, it doesn't get better than that. And that's
Right.
the recipe. Now my kids who started as little stunt kids are now old as I was when I made El Mariachi and Desperado. So they're full-time collaborators. One's the composer, one's the co-writer, one's the co-editor, one's sings the end title song and designs the little emoji bubbles. One creates the video game. So it's a family. It's the only movie series in the industry that is made by a family for other families. And we wanted that authenticity. And so many parents who have kids now were kids back then, 20 years ago, growing up watching these. So now they can show them to their kids. And so we thought it was the right time to bring it back so they could have that full circle generational sharing at home on a whole other level.
It really is a family affair, and I'm assuming that all of your kids are taking after dad because you do it all.
I always never wanted to push them into it. They did it because they didn't have much choice. When they were younger, I thought it would give them a strong work ethic. They just kind of were a part of it, and they loved doing it. They were the right age, and they just would help out like the family run restaurant. And they realized that they're really smart. They kind of determined that 80% of their joy and fulfillment came from working with me, so they're just going to do that full time. And but I also saw that putting them in the movies, even if they don't continue, taught them so much about life because you give them a challenge like you're going to write the entire score for this movie for orchestra, even though you're only 20. They have to take on that challenge, and when they get to the other side of it, their level of confidence is so much greater. It's like teaches you what life's about. Life throws you impossible challenges all the time, and you've got to roll with it. And this prepares you. And so I thought, I'm going to make them all just work in the movies now until they go decide to do something else, because they will be just so ready for the world if they can do these challenges. Because I learned so much from them. It's more life lessons than anything else.
It's a master class. It really is. It's a master class, the best class they can ever take in their lifetime. I do want to ask you. It is Latin Heritage Month, and I want to address the fact that it's a Latino cast. Tell me the importance of that and how you made that happen.
That was so gratifying because that was the first challenge when I took it to the original studio, and they saw that there was Hispanic cast. Nobody was doing that before. They were like, "Can't we just make them American?" I said, "Well, they are American. They're Hispanic American. It's based on my family." And they were like, "Okay, we'll go with that." And that's how it happened. But it's hard to be the first. But once you can pioneer something like that, others will imitate. But it helped that my family was Hispanic, and it's based on my family. My uncle, Gregorio Rodriguez, is where Antonio got his name, Gregorio Cortez. My uncle was an FBI special agent, took down two top criminals, the only one to do that in the US. So I was always impressed by him as a kid, seeing his special agent badge. So I wanted to make a movie about him as a special agent, but made it even more heightened that the whole family is spies. But I can't change that. That's the reality. So they have to be Hispanic because he was Hispanic. So
We don't have any more time, but I am so honored to have met you, and congratulations on this next chapter of Spy Kids. Thank you so much.
appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Thank you.